There we go. This is me and my sister. We're at Turner's Camp and we're having a good time, aren't we, Jennifer?
We are.
Yeah. And Jennifer's really good because she can carry the things in the boot. So I really like having Jennifer along. It's pretty good.
Yes.
We have a good time together. Okay, bye for now.
All the equipment in the boot.
Yeah.
Yes, go on.
Hello. Today we've come to a place called Turner's Camp. And Turner's Camp, there used to be a gentleman here called Mr. Turner. He lived here in the 1890s, I think it was. And he went out to sea. He went out to sea and he had a bit of an accident on his boat. And so he thought he was going to drown, I think. And then what happened? An Aboriginal lady called Kalmakuta came and rescued him. And he thought this was so good, so he decided to marry her, and this is where they came to live. They came here to live at Turner's Camp. And it's called Turner's Camp. They didn't used to call it Turner's House, they used to call it a camp. So it was called Turner's Camp. Now here we go, and here's a little bit about it. Frederick and Alma Turner. Kalmakuta changed the name to Alma Turner. And he was born in Bristol in England in 1854, and he came to Australia in 1882. They built their home and lived in this location for 23 years, and he used to catch oysters here. He used to have some oyster leases and he used to go and get oysters. It's a pretty nice spot to live. Would you like to live in a place like this? Yeah. And we've got some people fishing. So, have you caught enough fish to have dinner tonight? No? And how long have you been fishing?
10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Oh well, you've got a bit of time to go. And do you live on the island? Do you live here? No? Where?
Ipswich.
Ipswich.
Yeah.
That's a fair trip to come for today. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. There, people have come here from Ipswich. Ipswich is about 2.5 hours drive away from here. That's a fair way. Oh, hello. This is I've met Jenny. I've met my sister. She's here on the beach. Hello, Jenny.
Hello, Julia.
Are you having a good time? And is that the little puppy dog? Is the puppy dog having a good time too?
Oh, I think so.
Oh,
Watch
that's good.
this. Watch this.
Oh, good. Let's see. Oh, look at Shadow go. Yay! That's our little stop at Turner's Camp. So we're going to go on now, and we're going to walk up the driveway or up the road, and we're going to go and check out and see. There's a memorial to Kalmakuta. Now, Kalmakuta was the last full-blood Aboriginal to live on the island, and I think the rest of her family moved away when the white settlers came and the loggers came, and they started messing up the ecology a little bit. And just across the road there's a memorial to Kalmakuta. We'll go and have a look and see whether we can find it. This is Bribie Island Road that we're coming up to. It's quite busy on a Sunday afternoon, and this is the sort of bush that was on Bribie Island when the settlers came. Pretty scrubby, and it was fairly low and close to the sea level. And Captain Kutklok said it was a pretty horrible sandfly mosquito infected area, but as you can see it's not so bad. And we're going to cross the road shortly, and there should be a memorial to Kalmakuta. There's one thing about doing this, you get quite fit walking around, so you've got to keep your tummy in and your chest out and keep on going. And I think over there, yes, I can see it, there's a memorial to Kalmakuta. Here we go. Hope there's no big snakes about. And here we go. Here's the memorial to Kalmakuta. Let's have a look. There we go. I've never been here before. Look. And someone's left a flower here. Someone's planted a flower. And it says, in memory of Cal Makuta. In memory of Cal Makuta, the last of the June Dobori tribe, who passed away AD 1897. Honoured and respected by all who knew her. And the memorial was erected by the Caboolture Historical Society in 1962. And if you notice, around here you can see a big fig tree, and the Aboriginals, what the Aboriginals did, where somebody's remains were planted and buried, they planted a fig tree, so that when you stand underneath the fig tree you can be with that person still. Isn't that really lovely? What a lovely place to stay. What a lovely spot to rest. I think when I pass away, I'd like to have a nice little spot like this to rest, and somebody can plant a nice fig tree over where I'm buried. Let's go. Okay, we'll go back to the car now, see if we can get back in one piece. There we go. We'll get across the road now. It looks fairly safe. Not too many cars coming along, so that's good. Over we go, and we'll cross back here where it's not quite so squidgy. Whew. That's got it. There we go. I hope there's no snakes here. You can get a few snakes in the warmer weather. They come out ready to breed. Yeah. Bribie Island's looking a very nice place to come, especially if you like a little bit of natural scenery. This is where we've turned off. We've turned off Bribie Island Road, and we went down to Turner's Camp. And Turner's Camp is where Cal Makuta and her husband Fred Turner lived. And Fred was an oyster farmer, and he had a bit of an accident in his boat one day, and he was in a lot of trouble, and Cal Makuta came and saved him. And I don't know why he married her, but he married her, and they had 8 children, and they lived down there near the water. I don't think they had any electricity. I'm never going to get married and live in a place where they've got no electricity. Just imagine, 8 children. Okay, we're going to leave Turner's Camp now and go on to Bribie Island Road and have a look a bit further down Bribie Island Road and see what we can see.